Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajeem. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Surah 15 verse 14. Even if we opened out to them a gate from heaven, and they were to continue all day ascending therein, they would only say, "Our eyes have been intoxicated. Nay, we have been bewitched by sorcery." So some of the unbelievers, they want a sign. They say, show us that God exists or show us that heaven exists and so on. But they are only saying that as an excuse, but they won't believe because many times miracles were shown to them, yet they did not believe. When they asked the Prophet ﷺ for a miracle, he split the moon and it was very clearly visible. Half the moon was on one side of the mountain, the other half was on another side of the mountain. And then they're looking at the two halves. Now, instead of then embracing Islam or instead of believing the Prophet ﷺ, they said, yeah, okay, we do see that, but we think it's magic. I think you're playing tricks with our eyes, and then they walk away. That means their minds are already made up that they don't want to believe. And here the Quran says that even if we open out to them a gate from heaven, let us say tomorrow the skies open up and there's a huge elevator taking you up to paradise, to heaven, and they will continue to ascending therein, yet they won't believe in it. Even if they can see it with their own eyes, they would only say, "Our eyes have been intoxicated. Nay, we have been bewitched by sorcery." No, someone is playing a game on us. This is an illusion. This is a hallucination. Maybe they put something in our drink and we now can't focus on what is going on. This is not real. So what's the point then of showing them these magnificent signs, right? It is we who have set out these zodiacal signs in the heavens and made them fair seeming to all beholders. These are the constellations. Now, it is very important that I need to clarify a point. Islam is based on science, not on fiction or, or foretelling. That means we do not believe in the signs of the zodiac, right? That is known as astrology. Muslims do not believe in astrology or horoscopes or fortune telling or palm reading or reading the tea leaves. All of that we throw it out of the window. What is referred to here are the constellations, which is the field of astronomy. So Muslims believe and embrace astronomy as a science, but insofar as astrology is concerned, we throw it out of the window, right? So it is very important to make sure that we understand clearly what we mean by this. We are referring to the constellations, whether it is the constellation of Sagittarius or any of the other constellations. It just simply means that the stars have formed a certain pattern under the command of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And then we know that every star is basically a solar system. It's got its family of planets and moons and an asteroid belt and so on, right? Then we've got the near stars, which are part of our Milky Way galaxy. But then we have many, many trillions of galaxies, each containing trillions of stars and black holes and red giants and so on. And all of these are part of the amazing, accurate mathematical field of astronomy with astrophysics. We do not believe that if a planet is somewhere in the sky together with that planet or that star, then that's going to predict your future, or you're going to have a bad day, or you're going to meet this romantic partner. We don't believe in any of that. Those are all man-made suggestions, right? That we throw it out of the window, right? So Muslims are very clear insofar as accuracy and scientific knowledge is concerned. And moreover, we have guarded them from every evil spirit accursed. But any that gains a hearing by stealth is pursued by a flaming fire, bright to see. May your life be filled with barakah and blessings in abundance and goodness. Alhamdulillah.